Good morning. Let's chitty chitty bang bang featuring my pimple patch. Note to self, I do love the color pink, all-time favorite color. However, as a pimple patch, not a very good color. Does look like leftover spaghetti sauce and or some sort of transmittable disease. However, it stayed on for like 24 hours. So shout out to Walgreen brand pimple patches. Anyway, in today's video, I want to talk about things that no one is proud of me for except for me. And I want to share it on the internet. This is no order of importance. I have not thought about this list. Matter of fact, I've only thought about one thing on this list. And I'm just really proud of myself for how I handled the situation. And we're going to talk about it. Number one, I did not cuss out anybody yesterday at the Michaels. Could I have? Should I have? Was I in my rights to? You betcha! And I didn't. I was a woman of the Lord. And I hit him with one of these. Just amused. I was amused. I was pretending to be amused. Even though every blood vessel in my body was very quickly catching on fire. So I went to the Michaels yesterday. And I said, hello. I would like these balloons. And the little girl did not turn around. Mind you, I'm at a thing called the balloon station. And she's standing at the balloon station. So I assume, anyway, so I was like, hi, I would like help with these balloons. And she didn't turn around. And so I just waited there. I had nothing better to do. And then she finally turns around and she goes, can I help you? And I said, yeah, I would like help with these balloons. And she goes, oh, do you have balloons? I do. They're right here. They're here. And it wasn't like I was hiding the balloons. They were there. And I said, yeah, Dad. And she goes, did you make an appointment? No. No, I did not. She goes, do you need help making an appointment? I said, do I need an appointment for right now? And she goes, do you need them right now? And I go, ideally. And she goes, but you didn't make an appointment. Oh my God. No, I can. If you want me to make an appointment for right here, right now, I can. But I'd rather not, because I'd just rather put air in a balloon. It took them 30 minutes to put air in 6 balloons. Watching this little child pick out the string for my balloon and then ever so carefully try to find a clip for the balloon, only for her manager to come in 15 minutes in talking about, what are you doing? She goes, looking for a clip. And he goes, we don't have any. Manager looked at me talking about, sorry, it's her second day at work. It took everything in me not to say, you mean second day on the planet? Second day. I didn't cuss anybody out. And I got my balloons. And I'm really, really proud of myself for that. I don't know what else to be proud of myself for, to be honest. I could have been awful. I could have been. Well, let this be a lesson. Be amused by the things that piss you off. I don't think, that's not a universal rule. There are a lot of things that you should be indignantly mad about. But like balloons at the Michaels, I'm learning. You know what I'm learning in this phase of my life at the ripe age of 30? How to choose and pick my battles. Michael's girl, she didn't deserve my sass. So I didn't give her any, and I'm really proud of myself. Because maybe a year ago, I would have been like, girl, what are you doing? Can I do it? Can I just jump back in there? What do you mean appointment? Anyway. Retail workers of the younger generation do tickle me. Do I have anything else I'm proud of? I have done nothing of substance. I'm talking to a boy, being nice. I'm proud of myself. And I'm proud of myself for that. I'm being nice to a boy. To be fair, he is being nice to me, so I'm not necessarily proud of myself for being nice to a boy, but he himself is being lovely. But I'm doing that. I haven't quit my job. I have threatened to quit my job several times to my bosses. But they still keep me employed, which is nice. To be fair, they also keep around people that shouldn't be there at all. And so I'm not scared of my threats, and neither are they. Am I proud of anything? No. And you know what else is crazy? The guy I'm dating right now, he's so sweet and he's very like business oriented. So every single day he wakes up and he's like, hey, FYI, here is my to-do list today. There is no time frame because everything is kind of like a case-by-case basis. But I'm gonna find pockets of time for you throughout the day. And then he'll hit me with, what are your goals for the day? What do you mean? Vibe. Be alive. Stay alive. But you know what I should start adding into my daily goals list? Find something to be proud of myself for. Because that's really the only way to build confidence. Is to tell yourself you're going to do something. Do the darn thing. And look back and go, oh, I can do that again. That builds confidence. And so not cussing out the little girl at the Michaels, I could do that again. That builds confidence. That lets me know I'm growing as a person. Thank you, Jesus. I've been asking you to come through. And you showed up as a little girl at the Michaels. Anyway. Watch my video yesterday about how Jesus shows up in my life. I'm not a fan of how Jesus shows up in my life, but I am starting to get a little more amused. What can I be proud of myself for this week? Like, what can we go out of our way to do that would make me feel proud of myself? Moisturizing my hair, Christ. I don't know. I feel like I have to wait for an opportunity in which I want to be a menace to society and then choose actively to not be a menace. And then when I follow through on not being a menace in that situation, then I can look back and go, wow, I'm proud of myself. There have been a couple of instances where I have just shut up. You know what? There is another opportunity that I am proud of. No. Too close to home. Too close to home. Those people might watch my YouTube channel. Let me shut up. I'm proud of myself for that. I had ample opportunity to talk so much smack about people in my life, and I chose not to. Responsible. That's 2 for the day, guys. 2 opportunities for me to just talk so much merited smack. And I'm learning. What would that bring me? Nothing. It would bring me a very sassy reputation on the internet. It would hurt somebody's feelings. That's really about it. Other than that, let's talk about the pros. It would take so much pressure off of my mind and my chest. It could potentially bring some validation to my feelings, because sometimes I think I'm being the most raging bitch in my head, and then come to find out I was doing the most kind thing in making other people accountable. I just didn't feel kind because it made people physically feel uncomfortable. But it was exactly what they needed to hear in the moment. I just have a tough time with that phase, but I'm like a very kind bitch. Kind is not the same as nice, by the way. I'm not nice at all. I'm not nice in the least. I'm not nice. I don't like being nice. Being nice feels like I'm kissing your tail, and I don't like tails. So why would I kiss it? I am kind. I want the best for you. I try to see the best in you, regardless of who you are. And I will do everything in my power to not diminish that light, if anything, to help encourage that light. So I feel like that's where I am kind. But nice would be like, I see you doing some doodle bob behavior and I'm like, what the frick? Nice would be enabling that behavior and be like, that's not good, but one day you'll learn. No, kind would be, hey, what the heck is this? Don't you want better for your life? Because it's affecting my life, and so therefore I can only imagine the havoc it's wreaking on your life. Let's do something. Let's get organized. Let's get disciplined. Let's get routine. Let's get locked in. That's kind. That's kind. I wish people were kinder with me, I'll be honest. And here's the other thing. My boss likes to joke that I don't like listening and that I'm impatient and that I don't like being told what to do. I don't think my boss understands how valuable of an employee I am, because I love being told what to do. I love rules, so much so that I follow them to a T. I don't try to like skirt around the rules. I'm just like, oh, that's the rule? Heard. So I love being told what to do. He just has a tough time telling me what to do because I don't respect half of the things that come out of his mouth. The other half, I'm like, oh, that makes total sense. Half of it's just like, oh, why would you say that? So maybe he's not wrong. I listen to respectable things, okay? What is the point of this video? You know what? A lot of times I'll post a video and then I forget it exists, and I'll go back and I'm like, wow, this thing has -2 views because nobody wanted to hear this. And then there are some videos, I'll be fully transparent, that are closer to like 40 views. Half of those views came from me watching my own videos going, what was I on? What was I thinking? That was kind of insightful. That was kind of funny. That was a moment of growth. Oh, how the tables have turned. I have a feeling this video is going to be for my own entertainment purposes. So if you found any value in this, congrats. I am so grateful. I really did have intentions of making it for you as the viewer. But as this video goes on, I'm noticing it's more for me as the creator. Are you eating my I gotta go. Bye.